Hey!
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Saying. From our last CSR video, we received a lot of love from you guys and you guys told us that we should do it more. This is actually part 2 of our CSR efforts. So last week, I actually posted a story asking you guys to nominate some charities that we should help. We shortlisted some and we chose Habitat for Humanity Singapore. So what's interesting about them is the way they help. They go into houses and actually rehabilitate them. Houses that are actually pest infested or cluttered with furniture that the homeowners are not able to clean it up themselves. So what they do is actually go in and clean up the houses. But that's not the catch. The catch is we're actually doing this with Japan IPL. But they actually don't know. Okay, so at the end of this video, Just Saying and Japan IPL is going to donate an amount of money to them for them to actually help more houses. Now I actually, right below their office, I'm going to go up and understand what goes behind the planning all the way to actually going to these houses and cleaning them up lah. Okay, so we're in the office of Habitat of Humanity Singapore and this is Andrew. Andrew runs Project Homeworks.
So Project Homeworks, we see that a lot of vulnerable Singaporeans who are actually living in a substandard condition, people who are living in cluttered houses, houses with pest infestation. We are there to actually help them to rehabilitate their homes into a safe and sanitary condition. So we work very closely with our partners on the ground. We work with social workers, we work with senior activity centres, hospital and many more. Because they are the one who takes care of the vulnerable Singaporeans holistically. So if they think that the person needs rehabilitation of their homes, then they will refer to us the case.
Okay, yeah. And is there like a criteria like you have to be living alone or so on and so forth?
So we have 4 criteria that they need to fulfill. First is their willingness. So they need to willing to actually transform their homes. Yeah, because sometimes there are homeowners who doesn't want to work with us and then they are not willing to let go of certain items due to sentimental values. Yeah, then it's very hard for us to come in. And then financially also. So make sure that they are financially not able to actually afford the works needed at the house. So as long as they are under Comcare, as long as they are under financial assistance, we are actually able to take in the case.
From your past experience, or they are usually in the elderly generation already lah.
Yeah, most of our homeowners are elderly. Sometimes we have low-income families, vulnerable families also.
With kids and stuff?
Yeah, with kids.
Oh, wow, okay. The kids are living in like pest-infested homes?
Yeah, correct.
Oh wow, that's tough. I'm gonna run with Andrew in his office and he's gonna be my boss for the day. Bring me through whatever he does to actually go into the home and help them. That's what we're gonna do today, guys. I have a full-time job for one day.
For next week, we will be helping Mr. Tay. So when the social worker actually send in the referral, right, they will actually do all the explanation on like who is the homeowners and then their profile. So in this case, the social worker actually give a lot of information which is very helpful for us to actually assess. And then the things to look out for is usually the income source. Another important one is their client's functional ability. So more about their physical ability, mental abilities and emotional state.
Wow.
This one is very
emotional
important.
state, yeah, wow. Is there cases where people come to you guys and just like, hey, I have this amount of money, I just want to help this family. Can I pay you guys to help this family?
Actually, we have. If let's say the person wants to be a donor, for example, for the fumigation, then what we can do is we can actually arrange with our vendor and say that, oh yeah, okay, we'll arrange the fumigation for you, but it's being charged to this person. Okay. So instead of charged to us. Next week, we are serving Mr. Tay in a 4-room purchase flat. Okay. And then currently he's living alone. So his profile is that he is actually married with children with intellectual disability. But the children's school is very far from Pasir Ris, so the wife and the kids have no choice but to move to the sister's place to actually make it easier for them to go to school. Yeah. So that's why hence he is living alone. But due to his medical condition, physical condition, he's not able to upkeep the house condition. He suffered stroke in 2017 and currently he has diabetes and high blood cholesterol. Okay. So he's not in a very good condition. What he needs help with is decluttering or reorganizing of the house.
So we have to declutter all of this?
Yeah, we have to declutter all of this on Thursday. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what's below it, like it might be cockroach or anything else, but yeah. Maybe.
Wow, oh my god! So what's next after this?
Yeah, so after this, since I've done all the planning and so on, so we can start to actually pack the logistics.
Okay, come, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because you guys are in a way a charity, am I right to say that the funds are actually crowdsourced, or how does it work?
Habitat for Humanity Singapore, we are not governmental. Our main source of funding is actually comes from corporates who are willing to support us by donating and also volunteering with us. And then we also have individuals who actually volunteer with us every single week. And then we have our monthly donor, what we call hope builders. So they actually invest in our long-term vision. And lastly is we project homeworks. We work closely with our fundraising team to actually apply for grants throughout the year.
Of course, the money is used to buy stuff to rehabilitate the home.
All the logistics items at the office, we use that funds to buy it. We also book fumigation, like for those pest-infested houses, furnitures, and also most importantly is manpower also. Like for each case, it will take about 1 to 1.5 months for us to plan.
Okay.
So there are a lot of manpowers, like hours needed to actually serve one case.
Okay.
So the insecticide is actually here underneath. You
How
just
many?
need to take one.
Why bro?
Yeah,
Can take 2 not?
take one. One is enough because it's new.
But it got 1,000 cockroach. There we go.
And we are ready for Thursday.
Okay, so we are gonna go to Pasir Ris and clean Mr. Tay's house. So the rest of the girls are gonna meet me there, and then show you guys what happens there lah. Okay, so now we are at Pasir Ris and outside Mr. Tay's house, and we are ready to clean his house, declutter, and so on and so forth. Wow! Oh. Hey, this plastic is so old, you can't even hold up.
Hold up.
This one, bring home big one.
Orang punya khazanah tau. Kau nak ambil, nak curi.
So basically this is my disposal station. So I have everything nicely like set out so it doesn't block, like heavy stuff, light stuff, things he wants to keep.
If $1 throw lah, $100 I keep. Okay, I'm kidding. Screwdriver, you want?
One by one, all of us are like getting pissed off at Dew. Dew, buat kerja. Cepat. Play.
Okay guys, I take over.
It's okay lah. You go find something else to do.
Okay. Boss, what to do boss?
One of you want to start with the toilet?
No, that scrub
Don't have.
So I have to,
Usually our volunteers will just like...
I have to take out my pants no?
Dew,
I mean I can.
nobody is asking you
Yeah,
to take
you
your
wear
pants
how?
off. Roll them up. No, what are you wearing inside?
Like go smile jubah.
He has a very like intrinsic knowledge of like the Marie Kondo method, so I'm very impressed. Because I can see him like, you know, Mr. Tay will be like, oh, do I want to, you know, does this spark joy? And yeah, so he's throwing away a lot of the stuff that he doesn't really need or want, which is good. It's good to do this in all of our lives lah.
Check these out. Classic. Yeah, I came in thinking like, okay, everything is just like, okay, we're just gonna declutter.
But no, because I think a lot of like his items were very sentimental to him. So I think like he doesn't want to let it go.
I think it's about finding balance with clearing the space up and also respecting what the
What he
beneficiary wants, like whether he wants to keep things, whether he doesn't want us to touch certain things.
It's kind of like going through someone else's life. So it feels very personal and like kind of get to know someone from what they want and don't want.
So we are not fully done with the house. You all saw the condition of the house earlier. We only managed to clean, I would say half of it, or not even half of
Like
it.
one
No,
third.
yeah, one
Yeah,
third.
one third.
Yeah.
The team will be back next week to clear everything.
And just while doing it, I keep thinking I have so much respect for the people who do it on a daily basis or more frequently, because there is a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of heart also that goes into it. I think communication is very important as well. I saw how they communicated with Uncle Tay, and it was sweet, you know, like they were very respectful.
Yeah, on that point of like clearing things with him, we saw a lot of old stuff also. I think you guys saw the Nokia phones, the CDs.
Some
Floppy disks.
Yeah.
The floppy disk.
No, expired medicine.
Yeah.
Then me and Dew were like, okay, so we're not supposed to throw it away, correct?
Yeah.
He also don't want to throw away. What happens if we clean the house, everything is nice, then he take expired medicine, then he gets sick? Yeah, there are ants in the oil, but because he has poor vision, he says he can't see the ants in the oil. So then it's like, do you listen and like, Uncle really got ants or like?
The best part about my experience is cleaning the toilet.
Satisfying.
Yeah, that. Like I said, when you step in, you're like, right? But then like after you clean, like I said, you scrub and then you spray the water and then you see everything gone. You're like, ooh.
Very nice.
Probably the lizard for me because I have phobia of lizards. But I managed to pick up a couple of cockroaches.
You picked that with your hand?
Yeah, I did. There's like a lot of dead ones. But
There were
at least
some
I,
like crawling, fighting for their life. We tried to help them.
Yeah, but this is not the worst. They show us some videos, some houses that are pest infested. And then when they immediately remove the box, and then it's like a whole farm of cockroaches. So we are quite lucky to not get that. But okay, we're gonna catch up with Andrew and see what he thinks of us. Okay, Andrew, what are your thoughts on us being your volunteers for the day?
I think you guys did a very good job. So you guys go through with the homeowners, make sure he go through one by one, and then respect his decision. Especially the toilet dude, it was like, wow,
Jay
perfect.
also. Yeah. But I was the first one to take the sacrifice.
Yes.
Good job.
But actually, we have a secret to tell you. So when we reached out to you guys, what I told you guys that we wanted to do this video to show people what you guys do, but there's actually more than that. This video is actually a collaboration with a brand called Japan IPL. So every year they do their charity drive, and they actually call us and hey, do you guys want to do it together? We can choose a charity. So we actually have a gift for you guys.
Wow.
So this is a donation from Japan IPL and us to help at least 6 to 7 more houses.
Alright, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your help.
No worries. Yeah. So
Are you clapping for yourself?
Yay! Yeah. So like 6 to 7 more houses. You guys seen the condition of one house. So I mean, we hope that this will go a long way.
Alright, thank you.
You know, you're like, are you gonna cry, bro? Your eyes are watering. Okay, so this video is part of Japan IPL's Want to Give charity drive. If you guys would like to find out more about it, you can visit Japan IPL, any of their outlets, and you can find the charities that they are also giving back to. The intention of this video is pretty simple. We just want to help these people who are helping help further. We'd like to thank Japan IPL for doing this with us. And we also like to thank Habitat for Humanity Singapore. The feeling that we get from helping is unexplainable. You will live with us for quite a while. And thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.